Holy smokes, guys, 2 videos in one day. I had to do it. We have some massive bad news, unfortunately, that's come out about Micron, ticker symbol MU. I know a lot of you guys are invested in MU stocks. Some very bad news about this one. Also some bad news about Tesla. Both these stocks got hammered today. Micron was down 5-6%. Tesla was down over 7%. So some very bad news. Let's just get into this, guys. Micron shares tumble after rival says a Chinese court banned chip sales. All right. If you don't already know, basically last week, it was either last week or the week before, I posted a video on this channel called "This is a Massive Threat to U.S. Stocks." And in that video, I go into super great detail about how Micron could be negatively affected by basically what a Chinese company was doing against Micron. Basically, how it looks is it looks like a Chinese company ended up stealing a ton of patents from Micron, okay? And we know China has an initiative to go ahead and boost their semiconductor and their memory businesses, okay, over there in China, right? So what happens is this company steals from Micron, and then they start up this business in China, massive business, and now they're trying to get Micron products blocked into selling China, a ton of their products, and it looks like they've probably successfully done it. Micron shares fell as much as 8% during regular trading on Tuesday after the Taiwanese rival United Microelectronic Corporation, UMC, released a statement claiming a Chinese court had temporarily banned sales of Micron chips in China. Micron closed down 5.5% for the day. Micron said it had not been served with an injunction and would not further comment until it received and reviewed court documentation. UMC's statement said the People's Court in the People's Republic of China had issued a preliminary injunction preventing Micron from selling 26 products, including certain solid-state memory drives and memory sticks in China. UMC is very pleased with today's decision. UMC invests heavily in its intellectual property and aggressively pursues any company that infringes UMC's patents, UMC President Jason Wang said in a statement. The Taiwanese chip maker sought the sales ban, alleging that Micron violated its patent rights in China. UMC and Micron have gone back and forth in the courts, alleging various intellectual property violations. Like I stated in that video earlier in the week, guys, it's so hard. Like, how is Micron going to win this? Even if Micron's in the right in this situation, right? How is Micron going to win this in China, basically, when China has an agenda to try to build their memory companies and semiconductor companies? Like, do you think China really cares if Micron is actually in the right and Micron had this stuff stolen? Like, China doesn't care. They want to build their companies up, not build U.S. companies more, right? So it's such an ugly situation, guys. It's so sad. It's literally a sad situation, but it is what it is. This world can be cutthroat, man. Business can be cutthroat sometimes, and that's just what it is. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a rough situation, and now for Micron, we got to see how far does this go? Like, how much is this going to affect Micron's business? Are we talking maybe like 5 to 10% of Micron's revenues are affected by this? Or are we talking like 30 to 40%? Like, now we got to figure out like what's the effect on Micron negatively, and when is Micron going to get actually served with these documents and whatnot? So bad situation, ugly situation nonetheless. All right, now we got some more Tesla news. Tesla, it's like a full-time job trying to keep up with everything that's going on there. So Street is not impressed by Tesla's Model 3 milestone. Stock plunges over 7% on negative notes and brake test report. Several Wall Street firms are playing down Tesla's Model 3 production milestone, remaining skeptical over the car maker's finances and demand trends. Okay, demand trends we're talking about now at this point in time. Tesla said Monday it reached its one-week production of 5,000 Model 3s. We already talked about this on this channel for the last week in the June quarter, but the company fell short of its second quarter deliveries by posting a little over 40,000 vehicles versus Wall Street had expected somewhere around 51,000 vehicles. All right, Tesla shares fell 7.2% Tuesday. The company's shares hit the lows of the day on a report it decided to skip a break-and-roll testing step in the manufacturing process of the Model 3 vehicles. Tesla did eliminate the brake test because it deemed too redundant, okay? Tesla says this: every car we build goes through a rigorous quality checks and must meet our exact specifications, including brake tests. To be extremely clear, we drive every, and I don't know why that's in like little stars there, every Model 3 on our test track to verify braking, torque, squeal, and rattle. There are no exceptions, the company told CNBC, all right? Goldman Sachs was not impressed with the company's announcement and reiterated its sell rating for Tesla shares, noting net Model 3 reservations declined to 420,000 from 455,000 last year. I own Goldman Sachs stock, okay? I own Goldman Sachs stock. I'm just gonna say, whatever analysts, talked about that, I almost like cringe at why would they even bring that up? Because here's the thing, Tesla has roughly 420,000 reservations for the Model 3. Almost every one of those reservations has never even been in a Model 3 car. Never mind test-driven a Model 3 car. If you're gonna try to, you can argue a lot of things against Tesla, their finances, oh my gosh, look at the way they're losing money right now and whatnot, or they have lost money in the past. You can argue a lot of things, but one thing you should never try to argue is the demand trend for Tesla. 400,000+ reservations for a car most people have never even sat in. Never mind went and test drove. Now imagine as Model 3s get to the showrooms, which, last time I checked, a lot of showrooms still don't even have Model 3s in their showroom, never mind to actually test drive. Now imagine once Model 3s are actually available in a mass production type of way, right? Where people can actually start test driving these, actually start sitting in them and whatnot. Imagine what that will do for reservations over time. We're talking about 400,000+ on a car people have never even sat in before. Like, this is mind-blowing stuff. The one thing you should never try to argue against Tesla is the demand trend, because demand for Model 3s is off the charts, and things are just getting started there, okay? Model 3 deliveries did miss our bearish estimates, and we see the incremental color on Model 3 net reservations, where the company showed its first declining data point as incrementally negative, said the analyst to clients on Tuesday. This analyst reiterated his $195 6-month price target for Tesla shares, representing 42% downside from Monday's close, okay? He thinks the stock's gonna go down massively from here. In similar fashion, Citi Research reaffirmed its neutral/high risk rating on Tesla shares, saying Monday's production announcement doesn't significantly change the company's finances. We don't believe today's update will settle the bull versus bear debate around substantial production/demand, free cash flow generation ability, and the risk tied to Tesla's balance sheet position, said the analyst, okay? He reaffirmed his $313 price target on Tesla shares, which I think is just down slightly from where it's at. Not everybody is bearish on Tesla stock on Wall Street. There is another analyst out of Nomura who has a $450 price target on Tesla shares. Tesla hit production target of 5,000 Model 3s in the final week of the quarter, which is an important milestone that we believe reestablishes some credibility to the positions the company for profitability in the second half of the year, said this analyst. That said, we continue to expect Tesla shares to be volatile near term. We see current weakness as an opportunity to further accumulate shares, okay? Right now, we just got, people are either super bearish on Tesla or super bullish. It's like not a lot of people are really in that in-between phase, just bearish or very bullish. The bad thing I think about this, okay, and I don't know how much this will spread from Wall Street news to mainstream media news and whatnot, but I think it's never a good sign or a good, thing to get out there if you're actually, say you're not doing as many tests on your cars, because maybe that just is a bad look in the public's eye, because they look at that and they're like, oh, so you're just trying to hit Wall Street numbers. You don't really care about safety. You don't care about the quality of the car. And Tesla, is trying to build a brand on quality. So I think that's just a risk. We're going to have to see how much this breaks away from just financial landscape news to actually the mainstream media and seeing how, this is perceived by the media and whatnot. And so it's very important. It's a very big thing. I think, Tesla shares are just going to be very volatile right now. It's almost every single day there's some big news, either on an analyst upgrade or downgrade downgrading the stock. There's a number that came out. Elon Musk would tweet something. There's almost always news. Earnings should be coming out here, I think, within about a month or so, or maybe it's about a month and a half from now. So that's going to be really big to watch. A lot of fun there. The Micron situation, that's just a sad situation. Let me know what you guys think about that whole Micron deal. Let me know what you think about Tesla shares. Are you a buyer, seller? Are you either on the super bearish side or the super bullish side? I notice there's not a lot of people in the middle. It's either you're on one or the other. I would love to know from you guys in that comment section. As always, hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video today. I hope you did. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.